everybody. We have the pleasure of hosting today's show in the most grand, beautiful, ornate resort that we've ever been to. The resort is Sun City Resort in South Africa, and I've got Didier Bayeye, who's the acting group manager for Africa Sales Sun International. Hello.
Hi, Sharon.
Didier, man, you've completely spoilt us. Okay, I don't know how you expect me to go back to like shooting, and it's just like normal day when there's no mountain backdrops, and this you've just completely blown my mind. Thank you for hosting us.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for accepting the invite.
I mean, first of all, I'm proud of and happy to be part of the celebration. If you don't know, Sun City are celebrating 40 years. Sun City Resort, 40 years. It was opened in 1979. And so it's the big 40. So tell me a little bit about Sun City. Can you give me the history of the resort?
Well, first, thank you so much for accepting to join us for this memorable event, the Big 40, the celebration of one of the African icon known as Sun City Resort. Sun City is a prime resort, not just in Africa, but it's counted among the top 10 in the world.
Oh, wow.
And of course, the #1 in Africa.
Right.
But there are also a number of things that amongst the top of the world, they still don't provide what Sun City provide.
Okay.
It's one of the rare, if not the only destination that packs so many activities, so many things to do within one place.
Right.
I guess throughout the program we have the opportunity to mention them and say what, not that you can't get these things anywhere else, but it might cost you a little bit more of your time and distance to combine, but in Sun City you have everything within one resort.
Yeah.
This is why you might have noticed places where it's written a world within a city.
Oh, a world within a city. And I mean, I can attest to that because the number of things that we've been able to do and just how vastly different they are and how accommodating of different interests, different age groups as well. I think that's really special. But so when the resort was started in 1979, what was there? How much was it? All this land? Was it just mountains and beautiful resorts? I mean, beautiful hotels, rather.
Sun City is located in a crater, as you can see. We're surrounded by mountain, right on the edge of the Pilanesberg National Park, which is a Big 5 national park, and the 4th biggest national park in the country, in South Africa.
Yeah.
Nature was there. This is part of the nature. So the resort has been built and set within the nature. But as you will notice, everything else has been considered not to interfere, and not to kill the nature,
and to blend
but
in.
rather blend into the nature. And that all becomes part of the experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
But actually, I just realized I never shared where we are exactly. We are in Sun City, but we are in the Palace of the Lost City. Yeah. Even the name itself, I'm like, lose me. I am not coming back. I'm lost forever. I'm not going back. So we're in the Palace of the Lost City, and there's 3 other hotels in the resort. So back in 1979 when it was open, were there still 4 hotels within the resort?
No. In 1979 when Sun City opened, it opened with the very first hotel known as the Sun City Hotel, which is today Soho. It used to be called Main Hotel. Some people call it Main Hotel. That's because it's the mother of any other hotel. And even today, Soho means simply a place of light, or where there's light. And you've been there, you can see there's life there. It's like wherever you stay, but at some point, at the end of the day, you go to Soho. Because no matter how your day runs, it comes to a time where you need the light. Okay, now it's dark. Now we need light all the time in our life. So that is where everything began, and that was the first hotel.
And then
followed by Cabanas,
okay,
then Cascade. The Palace where we are was actually the last one, and was opened in 1992.
Yeah. And
so it was quite a journey.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And I like that you also offer an array of options to meet different budgets, right? So that it's more accommodating of different people's pockets, but also interests as well. So the Palace is a 5-star hotel, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Palace is a 5-star deluxe hotel.
Right.
And some places they will may talk of 7-star, but it's 5-star just because of the grading council has not approved anything like 6 or 7-star yet.
Right.
So it's a 5-star deluxe hotel.
Yeah.
We also have Cascade Hotel, which is 5-star as well.
Okay.
We have Soho, it's a 4-star hotel, and we have Cabanas, which is the 3-star hotel.
Okay.
What is good, Sharon, and the message we drive to the consumers, to Africans, to discover what Africa has to offer, is because people hear about Sun City. Some people have seen the pictures, watched movies, documentaries, or through the website.
Yeah.
Just by the look, people give it a connotation of very expensive place.
Yeah.
But it is really not the case.
And it's accommodating.
Yes, and it is very, very accommodating from every budget.
Right.
You can enjoy Sun City. Yeah.
So typically, what are the kind of clients that you have come to Sun City Resort?
Oh, wow. Every client.
Okay.
Every client. Like I said, we have from low budget, middle, high to top.
And
Politicians, celebrities,
families.
Families, yes.
Okay.
And all the hotels have family rooms.
Right.
All the hotels accommodate families.
Yeah.
No age restrictions.
So okay, I love that. I love that. So you've got all sorts of people, and I guess I want to try and also paint a picture of who would be comfortable here, which I think essentially is anyone. You've got the couples, and you've got really romantic excursions that they could do. You've got kids activities. Oh, lots of kids Valley of Waves. Let's not even go there just yet. So families setting is good. If you want to party it up, like you said, Soho is a fun place to do that.
Yes.
So it's very accommodating.
It is very, very accommodating. You've mentioned the Valley of Waves, which will be reopening soon because of the season winter. It closes, it gets too cold, water is cold.
Right.
So we strategically use that period for yearly maintenance of the Valley of Waves. We'll be opening in a couple of days.
Okay.
Back to activities. And it's not just the Valley of Waves. I mean, the beach, the man-made beach that people see. There's a lot more slides, the lazy river, a lot more activities. And this is all part of the offer. When I say the offer, I mean guests staying with any hotel in the resort don't pay
to go to Valley of Waves.
To the Valley of Waves.
Yeah.
And also don't pay to access the resort, because if you don't stay, Sun City receive minimum of 3,000 visitors daily. And
wow.
Yes, because the in-house, the residents, and the day visitors, we call them day visitors. You can come to Sun City even though you're not staying in Sun City, in any hotel. Yeah. Families, friends, colleagues, sometimes they come spend the day and they leave in the afternoon, in the evening, they leave late. Yeah. But there's the entrance fees. But if you are booked to stay in the resort, then you don't pay the entrance fees to the resort, and you also don't pay the entrance to the Valley of Waves.
Right.
Yeah, that already comes to you
as part of the package.
Yes.
So now that we've mentioned Valley of Waves, can you highlight some of the activities that one can do while they're here at the resort? And this is wild. You'll just be like, where are you again? How are you able to do all of this? But can you just list some of those?
Valley of Waves, it's a man-made beach.
Yeah.
But not only that, there are some activities also, kind of adrenaline rush, such as the Temple of Terra.
Okay.
What? Temple of Terra.
Okay.
Yes, it's a water slide where you literally lie on your back, and it's very steep.
I'm already
very high, and you really need courage.
No, that's not for me. That's not for me.
to do it.
I'll do some of the other activities. Like I really enjoyed. We've already done a few actually. I know the zip lining. What else did I hear about? There's the entertainment center.
Entertainment center. There's hot air balloon.
Hot air balloons?
Yes.
I didn't know
there's
that.
quad bike.
Okay.
Very far there, you can see the lake where there's jet ski. You can do the boat cruise. You can do the parasailing. Yeah. And this tube with a speedboat pulling a tube, you sit on it. Yeah, there's a lot, but there's a lot, including the racing track, but for kids.
Really?
Yes, right that side there's the Quena camp that offer activities for kids. There's Segway. You know what Segway is?
I feel like I should, but
yes.
the thing that moves
with 2 wheels.
Yeah,
yes,
the thing that moves.
yes.
Okay.
Golf. We didn't talk of golf.
Yeah, golf, of course.
2 massive golf courses.
Yeah.
Both of them 18 holes golf courses, and then one is the Gary Playard and the Lost City golf course.
I think I also heard that there's like 18 tennis courts? Or how
yes.
many? 8? Or like a big number.
Big number of tennis courts.
I'm not sure, but I just thought, what?
It's just a lot. And
thing.
each hotel, beside the Valley of Waves, has its own swimming pool, a massive swimming pool. And we even have the Royal Pool, which is part of between the Palace and the Valley of Waves. But this is only adult pool, not under 21.
All right,
Yeah.
you'll find me there. You'll find me there.
Are you above 21?
Am I? Do I look? But Didier, let's talk about why we're here.
Yep.
You, or Sun City rather, is celebrating 40 years. So what big plans have you got? What are you doing to sort of mark the big 40, as you're calling it?
Yeah, it is indeed the big 40.
Yeah.
The big 40 is made up of celebration, 40 weeks of celebration.
Okay.
And the actual opening was in November. So we are already into the period of celebration. That's why there's celebration every now and then. Like the one we had yesterday, last night.
Right. Oh, that was nice.
Yes, very nice. Yeah. And you could experience, that's what Sun City is about. You know, we call it the city that never sleeps. So for the 40 weeks of celebration, which started right in May throughout November, there were amazing packages. And the good news is that this is applicable only to African trade partners in any African country.
Okay.
So we came up with a concept. Big 40 is a 4 and a 0.
Right.
So how do we make everybody profit and enjoy the celebration? So we say, since it's a 4 and a 0, so if you pay for 4 nights, we zero the 5th night.
Oh.
Yes, that is valid to a lot of agents.
Okay.
But I know a lot of Kenyans will watch this. It's also available in Kenya. We have partners in Kenya, agents we work with. And
that's a really good package as well. And again, I mean, I can't even begin to stress how this space has blown my mind. So I've been to Sun City before, but it was a day tour.
Oh, okay.
And it can't come close to what my experience has been, having stayed in Sun City and enjoyed and had a few days to sort of enjoy the different activities. And I also really like that you were able to merge your Big 40 with Terry Ann's Big 40. Terry Ann Chibet turned 40 this year.
Oh, yes.
So it was like a double celebration with girlfriends and everything, which it just makes it even more interesting.
Of course, we can't ignore the Big 40. It's a big number. That is why we're celebrating with Africa. The Sun City, the Las Vegas of Africa, and as well as the Palace of the Lost City, which is the Palace of Dream, inviting everybody to join us in this celebration and experience. What we have mentioned as activities, I can say it's not even half of the list.
And I concur. It's just that I can't remember some of the things that they were saying, and I was like, what? But which part of the resort is that in? All right, we've got to take a break. When we come back, we'll speak to Shirley, who will help package this for you and show you that really you could be a part of this big celebration. And truthfully, I might just join you because I think I'm coming back. I'm coming back. We'll be back in a moment.
You have to come back.
We'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. If you're just joining us, we've been talking about Sun City Resort, which is celebrating the Big 40. That's 40 years since they opened back in 1979. And right now, I've got Shirley Nylund Tay, whose last name when she said, I was like, Nylund Tay, are you playing me here, Shirley? Because that's a special name to me. One of my family members is called Nylund Tay. But she's a group director at Convent Group, and she's helping facilitate and organize trips and packages, which, who knows, maybe the next package has your name on it. Yeah. Hi, Shirley.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. Welcome. Thanks for accepting the offer to be on the show and helping us break down how you got to do what you do now and where sort of run Convent Group, what it's about, and 2, create packages. I'm going to ask for all the tips, especially pocket-friendly tips when it comes to traveling. Okay. But first, can you tell me a little bit about you and your background and Convent Group as well?
Thank you. Thank you for having me. And it's an honor for us to at least be part of your Sun City experience. I've always loved traveling from when I was young. And I actually used to do something else, not travel.
Okay.
So I'm passion-driven than education-driven.
Okay.
So I had a very bad, nasty experience once when I was traveling.
Okay.
And I felt that it should have been done better. And because of that, then it provoked me to start my own company and then start now organizing different packages for people.
Right.
From across, the budget shift where it's the cheapest,
right,
to the, of course, the most expensive.
The luxury.
But then there's also something that I noticed when I was planning.
Okay.
There is no expensive holiday.
What do you mean by that?
You can actually stretch payments over a period of a year. So there is no expensive holiday.
Oh, is that an offer that...
we always do that. Yeah. We always do that. So it's something that we noticed when we were coming into the Kenyan market especially.
Yeah.
That there was a bad concept of the whites are the ones who travel. So when we started back in 2007, we decided to take a different approach and tell the Kenyan traveler, you can actually leave the country and have an experience. Or you can go to Mombasa and have an experience. It doesn't need to be expensive.
Yeah.
Of course, to crack that ground took almost 6-7 years.
Right.
Because they were like, really, why would I start paying you in January?
For a trip that I'm taking.
For a trip in December.
But essentially I think that's one of the best tips when it comes to traveling. A lot of times we see people moving from destination to destination every year, and you're like, how are they able to just afford that? And then school fees is the next.
They're Convert clients.
Yeah. And then school fees is the next month. Like, how are you able to afford that? But it really starts with planning.
It starts
ahead.
with planning.
And I think an agency that helps you structure that as well, I mean, it goes to show that you really are thinking about the client and making the trip as smooth as possible. Because you don't want to go on a trip and be thinking, wow, did I pay rent? Oh gosh, I need to pay this, I need to pay that.
I know. And then families, you find, because we deal with every type of client. So after that, then there was a huge need for visa. Huge.
Okay.
And we figured that a lot of people are also not traveling.
Yeah.
Because when you tell them, do you want to go to South Africa?
Yeah.
For instance, where we are right now, someone starts with visa.
Yeah.
How am I going to get from Kenya to South Africa?
Yeah.
How am I going to get from Kenya to the US or Europe or wherever? And we told them we are going to help facilitate the process. And now we do visas for 195 countries.
Oh, good.
Yes, we actually help that. You see, some of the embassies you have to go in person, even the South African one.
Right.
But paperwork is needed.
Yeah.
So
and you help
we help facilitate that.
All right. So tell me, why Sun City? How did this partnership come into play?
I have been here before. And in the year 2008, I actually lived in South Africa for 1 year. So for me, South Africa has always been my baby. It has been a driven passion for me to have Kenyans come back. There is a small brief history that is unknown. Over the years, until around 2014 thereabout, you would easily find that Kenyans were coming here. And then now the immigration and the visa rules shifted. So immediately the travel agent in Kenya then decided to venture into new markets, and Dubai took over. So that's how you find there's Dubai being sold a lot in the Kenyan space. But it's because of the visa restrictions that we were having. But with the new president in South Africa, that has been reconsidered. And now we are coming back and saying, hey, you know what, Kenyans and East Africans and the rest of Africa, we can actually come to South Africa. And for me, my choice, of course, will be Sun City. And the Sun International Resorts, because they have more hotels than Sun City.
Yes. Oh yeah, right. You mean that there's other, in fact, there's one in Pretoria, I know one in Santa.
They have 13 properties.
13 in South Africa.
In South Africa, in Africa. Let me say in Africa before I get the number wrong.
Okay.
But they have properties that we are working with them to build. And so we have offers for the Sun International Group.
So yeah, so let's talk about the offer, the Big 40 offer. What went into creating the perfect package? And what generally, when you're considering these things, what do you look at?
We look at price first. Because you see, you also need to fulfill a need of your traveler. If a traveler sees the first package you're giving them for a certain destination is above $2,000, $3,000, first things first is they will consider, really, do I need to spend that much for 5 nights? So for us, we had to now talk to our partners, that is Sun International, through the African sales office, where we told them, give us a package that will work for every Kenyan. So our first entry package is $890.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's really good.
Plus flights, because our partner is South African Airways. So they've given us really good discounts on the flights.
Wow.
And then now we also had to come in and say even the paperwork facilitation is going to be part of it as a contribution by Convert. So we want everyone to travel.
Wait, that's really good. $890. $890.
That in Kenya shillings is roughly
like 90K.
90,000
shillings. 90,000 shillings. So, and that would be flights and
flight visa assist service. Minus the visa fee. The visa fee is officially is $50. That's 5,000 shillings. And then there is the taxes for the flight. See, sometimes when you have a package done by an agency, they don't include the taxes for it. So you have to end up paying more. But for us, it's return flights and taxes, visa assist services, accommodation for 3 nights. That's a 3-night package. Accommodation for 3 nights in Sun City, plus breakfast. Plus transfer from the airport into Sun City.
I mean, I don't know about you, but this just feels like a no-brainer.
I know.
It feels like a no-brainer. And the offer runs till?
Until 30th of November.
30th of November.
Yes. And then we have an amazing deal where we are, because of the package and it is coming directly through Convert group from the partners, they can only, just to create a seamless affair, they can only then use an agency to mobilize, the facilitation of everything to be done. We have a discounted further offer for travel agents. So now travel agents can come to us, get a discount from us to do as a resale for their clients. So we're not restricting that either.
But I think essentially this just feels like a really great opportunity to escape into, like Didier said earlier, it's like it's its own world. It's a world within a city, and all the different activities that you've got on offer. You've got access to Valley of Waves, and then I don't know if you've been to South Africa or not, but it is a gorgeous, it's a gorgeous country, and with such vibrant people that if you've never been, this is your chance. If you've been, this is your chance to come again. I actually have a mind to book another trip and just because I've really had an amazing time. But now that we're talking about trips and travel, and I'm sure that you're someone who travels quite a bit, maybe as we finish up, you could share some of the travel tips, because I'm sure you've got a number, and specifically coming to South Africa, like what are some of the things that you think would help people coming in for the first time to feel more?
First timers, let me tell you, South Africa is safe. I mean, you know, that's the one thing when you're trying to sell it. I don't know where the stigma comes in, you know, how safe is it? It is safe, because then when you land in Joburg, even if you're coming to Sun City and you have you've come with the evening flight, for instance, we'll not take you to the CBD in Johannesburg. We're going to take you to Sandton in the property called Maslow under the Sun International Group, or we can take you to Pretoria. So we will ensure that our clients are safe, number one. Number two, always have insurance, travel insurance, very important.
Yeah.
Sometimes you have to always push a client to get travel insurance.
Yeah.
It is not for us to get the money.
Right.
It is for you to be safe, you know, in case you need a quick medical cover.
Yeah.
Sometimes to cover for baggage, losses,
lost luggage,
you know, and delays in flights.
Yeah.
And we are finding that is also something that, yes, the Kenyan traveler is not really very keen about, which is very important.
Yeah.
The third thing is, even before you travel, is to get your paperwork right.
Right.
Every embassy would want to give you visa, you know, because visa is your right, but only when you get it right. So if you have the right paperwork, they have no justifiable reason to deny you visa. But if you don't have the right paperwork, I mean, you know, there is no way they can give you visa.
Right.
The next thing is, at least when you come, learn something. That is the other concept that we have with Convert.
Okay.
We always merge our travels with business.
Okay.
For instance, what business idea have you picked, you as Sharon, coming to Sun City?
Ooh, what business?
Now I'm interviewing you.
Yeah, what business idea?
Anything. Like, what did you see and say, wow, I wish I would do this in Kenya?
I don't know if I had like my business hat on for this trip, but I do think. Let me see. Let me actually think about. I'm not sure.
Living with us focuses on
lifestyle. Yeah.
I'll tell you, even the beds, their furniture is really amazing.
Yeah.
So we always tell people, have an eye to get an idea of what to do when you go back to your host country.
So you
understand?
But in that case, then it doesn't even have to just be business.
It doesn't have to be business.
Yeah, business
something
idea.
You can even do in your house.
It could be a lifestyle change.
Yes,
it could be a decor tip.
Yes.
It could be a courtesy. Maybe you've learned something about like South African culture and you want
like
to
that.
Yeah. Well, in that case, absolutely. Like I do think this, for me, what's been very clear about my experience at Palace of the Lost City is how their attention to detail and such ornate moldings and structures and decor pieces, and I want so desperately to infuse a little bit of that
we don't have back
in my
home,
house.
you know, even in your house perhaps. So we always tell people, learn something, just don't travel. You know, because then there is holiday. Pick something that you can replicate in your home country.
Oh, that's a good,
very
that's
important.
A good tip. Thank you. Thanks, Shirley.
Thank you so much.
All right. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, we've got to take a break. When we come back, we'll take a tour of the African suite. And I think Didier also has another surprise for me that involves going up to a tower. I'm not sure. But we'll be back in a moment. Don't go anywhere. Who is it? Oh, it's you guys. Come in, come in. Welcome to my crib, ladies and gents. Kidding, it's not my crib. It is, however, the African suite, and I've got Didier to take me on a house tour, a room tour. Though it feels like a house. It's not
Of course it is.
Yeah.
In the palace, you stay in the house.
Palace of the Lost City, ladies and gents. Okay, by the door already, you can tell we're in for some big details and rooms and sizes. Right.
Great. I would prefer we start right from one end to another.
Okay.
Then we'll give you a quick explanations of different part of this suite.
Oh, so we'll come back and you'll tell me everything.
And then as you can already see, let's come right in one hand. The end of the...
we've been walking for so long.
Yes. This is just one of the bathroom, not the bathroom, but one of the bathroom. You have amazing view of the resort and mountain, and also the other wing of the palace as well. So as you can just lie down on the basin and enjoy your bath and explore the beauty of the reserve.
No big deal. Just, you know, a bath in the mountains. I don't know what your shower days look like. I love that you've got with even gold details in there.
Yes. Everything is considered. I know that sometimes people don't pay too much attention, but as a brand is the most important thing. For example, with Sun International, if you have to put Sun International, you just write S, you know, like living with the E-double-S. That S, it's not Sun. The Sun International S, it has to look, for example, you see the branding, such as things like, you know, that's the palace. It's just tissue, but you can see it carries the brand design. That's why you also see even the handle, the step.
Everything is so well
individual
considered.
Design just for the palace.
I love it.
Yeah, you cannot
I'm just gonna take this home with me, Didier. Let's go.
Okay, and the shower as well. Same. Look at the shower handle and the detail.
It's gorgeous. I really, really love that basket. If one went missing, would you be very upset about that?
Of course we will. We will. Because the next person would still want to get the same experience. Look at the bed. By the way, this is not the main bedroom. In most of the hotel, when they tell you about a suite, this would probably be the main bedroom. But this is not the main bedroom. You have look at the size of the wardrobe. Right on the other side. So,
this is incredible. And a little living area.
Living area. Yes.
All right. So,
by the way, like I was saying, we are in African suite. So this room, the bathroom we just saw, it's only the second bedroom and the second bathroom. This is not even for the king or the famous person staying here.
All right.
And then this is guest toilet.
Guest toilet.
So while staying in here, having meetings or just relaxing. Friends, they might use this bathroom. They don't have to go through the bedroom to go use the
bathroom.
The washroom.
Yes. And then of course this gorgeous office area.
Fully fitted library and connected direct to internet.
Because business must go on.
And we have the the TV room.
This is just extravagant.
It is.
This is...
And the TV is connected to internet, so you can access internet through the TV. And then, of course, you can relax there. Beautiful canapé. And the suite comes, of course, with a big piano and a pianist.
No!
If it's booked, yes, while you're relaxing, reading, or just lying down, you get to your pianist playing piano for you.
You're kidding me.
Constantly. That's why the piano is there. It's not a display.
I thought it was a display.
Can you play piano, Shirley?
Oh, no, I can't play to save my life. No, what are you doing? We're not going to embarrass me on national television.
All right. Then we have a dining, of course, because it also comes with a private butler. The chef will make meals. Yes, specifically for the guests staying in here.
Can you share which kind of people have stayed at this suite?
As you might have noticed, we take everybody and anybody. Okay. If you feel you need to spoil yourself and stay in here. Of course. Why
Any
not?
Celebrities?
But yes, a lot of celebrities, politicians, anyway, all of them. We don't even need to mention from any country. Celebrities, we have celebrities like Elton John, Tina Turner. We have Michael Jackson, who's also stayed in here. We have many of them. That's few international ones, but yes, Africans and they all, the list is endless.
Right.
Yeah.
And I can see a balcony, but I guess we'll see that last.
There is a bar.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, it comes with a bar. It's a full, and this is the kitchen.
Okay.
And also you notice the kitchen has a door that side.
Right.
So the butler, the chef, doesn't use the main door. They come in here and go out from here with everything they need. You can even close the kitchen door. So he comes in there, does his stuff, put food on the table.
Like a butler's kitchen.
Yes.
No big deal.
Now, this is the main bedroom.
Wow.
That one was a second bedroom.
Yeah.
This is the main bedroom. Wow.
A
beautifully
four-poster
done bed. That will make you realize that the night has never been long.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm just curious to sneak a peek.
And the view you have is just really
incredible.
Incredible.
It's beautiful, beautiful. So what's back? I'm just curious to know what's here. Oh, a TV.
Yes.
Because obviously you've got to watch TV from your bed.
From your bed.
Obviously.
You don't need to, I'm tired kind of, I just want to lie down, but let me be in the lounge. I'm in the lounge, I'm lazy to go to bed. So every part of the suite is comfortable for what you would want to do. And this is another very important part of the suite.
The suite.
Look at the bath.
This bathroom is bigger than some people's apartments.
Yeah, it is. It is. And yeah, it's not just a comment.
I'm not just saying that. I think this bathroom is bigger than, it feels like it's bigger than where my first home, like my childhood home. Yeah. The two bedrooms, it feels like it's bigger than the two bedrooms and the bathroom. Yeah. It's huge.
And when somebody said, you know, I heard of Sun City. I went and I came back and telling people there's no way you'll describe that place to anybody. Yeah. People always think we exaggerate. Yeah. But how do you explain all this if you don't experience?
You've got to see this. You've got to see this, guys. No big deal, just a sauna. Excuse me, as I go into a sauna. I'll be right back.
Big deal.
I'm just going to go into my sauna in my bathroom.
Of course.
Yeah. Don't you have one today? No.
We do, of course.
Of course, of course.
There's the jacuzzi.
Which fits a family. This is huge. I mean, this is just extravagant.
Yeah. And look at the shower.
Oh, wow.
Look at the size of the shower.
So the Tina Turners, Elton Johns, Michael Jacksons of this world.
It feels even good.
We might as well.
We might as well.
This is where we should have hosted the show.
Yes.
Look at this.
It's cool to
and there's more space. You all can come and fit in. I don't know.
You know, we can have drinks here.
We can take a nap. Everything.
In shower, yes.
Wow. Yeah. It's gorgeous. All right, so I know that there's somewhere else you wanted to take me. Oh, no, there's a balcony area first.
There's a balcony area.
Let's go take a look at that before we go up to the tower.
That's very important to see as well. Oh, that way.
You see, it's so big, you don't even know where.
Okay, I guess we can just use this door.
Okay.
That opens direct from the main bedroom.
Right, because there's also a balcony on every, like main bedroom,
second bedroom,
and the
lounge. Yes, the living room. So which leads to this massive space, and that's you have an outside jacuzzi.
Oh.
So you can just relax.
What is this life?
Right here. Yeah.
Wow, this is the dream. This is absolutely the dream.
And you have the beautiful view of the main pool on the other side. So you can host a party here, you know.
Yeah.
Ladies' night out.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies from
I'm
Nairobi.
never leaving.
What
happens if I never leave, Didier? What happens if I just say I'm staying? No.
You're already leaving.
No.
You are at the palace.
If I just say I'm not going back, How bad is it going to get? Look at that view.
Well, it's going to be a loss for Kenya again for SA.
Oh, bless you. Look at that pool. I mean, look at the greens. Look at the landscape. Yeah. Oh, look at the lake at
There's
the
end. Lake. You can see a speedboat or jet ski.
Right,
I think that's a jet ski.
Yeah.
And this structure you see there with a big tube, it's one of the slide at the Valley of
Waves. Oh
my
gosh.
Yeah, which will be reopening soon. The refurbishment is done.
My goodness, this is
also mentioned. Remember, I mentioned that it's just in the extremity of Pilanesberg National Park.
Yeah.
So there's game drive.
Oh wow.
Available in Sun City.
Yeah.
And this is a Big 5 National Park. So that's why we say you get so many things in one place.
Right.
For example, many other countries offer activities such as game drive, safari. You can go on safari. But people know and prepare their mind when we're going for safari, then there's no city life.
Right.
There's no nightclub, there's no pub, because it's in the bush.
Yeah.
But in Sun City, you have
it
everything.
all.
You have it all.
You spoil us. All right, so take me to that place what did you call it?
The King's Tower.
The King's Tower.
Yep.
I'm ready. Let's
all
go.
Right.
Okay.
Let's rock and roll. We have to use the same.
Yeah. So we've come up to the 9th floor.
Yes.
And headed up to the King's Tower. Let's go.
It's gonna take us a couple of steps.
Okay, 2 flights, 1 flight. You know, actually, whichever way, I'm just happy I'm walking up steps because I've been eating all sorts of things.
Non-stop.
Non-stop.
All right, almost there.
Okay. Oh, wow. It's a tower. And it goes all the way up.
Yes, it goes all the way up. If you want, you can still go up there. But this is the King Tower that gives you 360 degrees of the resort. Oh, yeah.
It is deep.
Yeah.
And there's some people
I
up
guess
there.
there are some people, they went to take the view. And from here, you also have the view of the Valley of Waves. You can see, though, it will be opening soon.
Oh, so it's just here.
It is just here.
Yeah, you can see.
And then where you see the palm trees there, that's all the beach. Yes, you get covered with water and you have the beach sand.
Oh, so which resort is that there? Or which hotel, rather, is that there?
That is Cascade.
Cascade.
Yes, that's the Cascade Hotel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
you can see the maze from distance, from far there.
Where?
Where there's like a canvas.
That's that.
The walls.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the maze of the lost city, and this the main pool of the palace. Yeah, we can walk around.
Incredible. Yeah, a quick walk around and see what else. So these are animals. Oh, it's like a deer.
Yes.
Or antelope or something. Impala.
Sorry, this is a kudu actually, not impala.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. This feels like a scene out of Jurassic Park. Speaking of scenes out of a movie, you've had several movies shot from here.
Yes.
Like Hollywood films.
Yeah.
Like which ones?
Blended.
Wow.
Has been shot in Sun City.
Yeah.
What's the other one? I can't remember. Anyway, I'm not really a movie person, but yes, I do the business side of it.
Yeah. But there's some
African
international
movies as well,
and local.
like an Hollywood 10 Days in Sun City.
Right.
We have Mr. Bones. You have it's a number of them.
I mean, this is incredible. The waterfall over there.
Yeah, a lot of waterfall.
Right.
Like you can see another waterfall there. You can even the sound they call you.
All right. Oh my gosh, DJ, this is just out of this world. And that's the entrance to the palace,
yes, this is the main entrance to the Palace of the Lost City. And over there you have the Lost City Golf Course, which is a 18 holes golf course.
Incredible. DJ, this has been such a great trip. And I think, Did you see that?
Oh, beautiful.
Do they want to be part of the show? I just want to fly with the birds. Oh no, but I was just saying thank you so much. Thank you. This has been great getting to learn more about the history of Sun City and celebrating the Big 40 with you.
Well, it's a pleasure. It's all a pleasure anytime, Sharon. I would love to have you again.
Oh, you're going to see me again for sure. And remember, if you want to join, you can very easily. Just book a package and you can enjoy this life for yourself. But for now, we're going to bid you farewell and enjoy this view. Bye, everybody.
The life we
living with us.
Yes.